Welcome back to Alexandra Palace, where it's now time for an exhibition.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The first frame, Luca Brecel to break. One. Seven. Eight. 12.
Great shot. That's a really good safety.
David Gilbert, 12.
Playing this with plenty of power.
What a tremendous pot.
One.
Good cueing required here.
Close, but not quite.
Luca Brecel, 1. One.
Excellent pot.
Great technique, superb cueing.
8.
This is no gimme.
That's a top shot. Well played.
He's right on top of his game at the moment.
9. David Gilbert, 9.
He'll play this with plenty of power. He's potted the black ball and will be irritated with himself here.
Foul. David Gilbert, 7. 1. Five.
Tricky pot along the cushion here.
David Gilbert, 5.
Well, he's taking the red on. That's a top shot. Outstanding potting.
1.
Nicely played onto a red.
8.
This looks pretty simple. Decent position to take on a colour here.
9. 14.
playing for the middle pocket.
$15.
This is really tricky.
What a beautiful pot that is.
20.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket.
$21.
Not an easy one, but a half chance. No, not this time. Close, but a miss nonetheless.
Luca Brecel, 21. One.
What a top shot that is.
Great cueing there.
7. Eight. $14. $15. $17.
Just as red needed.
No issues there.
And that effectively shuts out his opponent in this frame.
18. 25. 27. 30. 34. David Gilbert, 34. Frame conceded. Frame, David Gilbert.
That's the frame in the bag.
He's got a one-frame advantage now, and will be looking to build on that lead by taking this next frame.
Thank you. The second frame, David Gilbert to break.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner.
That was a quality opening there.
1. Eight.
He's aiming for the left corner here. That's a great pot.
Brimming with confidence and on a bit of a roll at the moment.
9.
He's looking to pop this into the right corner. And in it goes.
What a wonderful pot.
$16.
Position looks good for a colour.
17.
Lots of power on this shot. The split looks good to me.
24.
Just wants this pot to drop into the pocket.
25.
That split is not bad at all. Great opportunity.
32. $33. Touching ball. $40. $41. $48. $49.
He's playing for the right corner here. Well, an excellent pot.
Wonderful pot. Outstanding effort.
56. $57. $64.
This is a tricky one along the cushion.
65. $72.
Just the red required. No problem there.
That should be it. No real way for his opponent to win the frame now.
73. Luca Brecel, 73.
He's played that poorly.
1. $8. David Gilbert, 8.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner.
One.
He's going for it. What a beauty!
8. Nine.
He's attempting to sink this into the left corner pocket.
Luca Brecel, 9. Frame conceded. Frame, Luca Brecel.
That is the frame.
Well, no advantage after that last frame. This is close. Really close.
It's tight, isn't it? Just when you think one player is starting to dominate, there's an immediate comeback. Great stuff. He's not played that well. Tough shot, but he could have played it better.
So, this pot into the right corner. One or two mistakes starting to creep into his game. He needs to regain his focus here.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
One.
Well, this is a half chance. Excellent pot. Superb.
He couldn't have played that any better.
8. 9.
This will test his technique.
Beautifully struck.
$14.
He's taking this on to the right middle.
Well, that's an unforced error.
15.
He'll be aware of the risks associated with playing this with too much pace. He's managed to get out of the snooker, but I think he's left a potting chance.
Luca Brecel, 15.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
Ah, that's a top shot.
Excellent cueing.
One.
Playing this with a lot of power.
Excellent shot.
Wonderful shot.
Six.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
Seven.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner. Beautiful.
He's playing very well here.
12.
Lots of power on this shot.
Nicely done.
Really impressive cueing.
$13.
Tricky shot here.
Oh, what a shot. Unbelievable.
He'll be happy with that. Top shot.
19.
Playing this with a lot of power. Would you believe it?
20. Touching ball.
Pace is key with this shot. He doesn't want to overhit it.
Foul and a miss. Luca Brecel, 20. David Gilbert, 7.
Half a chance here. Oh, fabulous shot.
What about that for a position shot? Perfect.
1.
Nicely done.
8.
Playing this with plenty of power. That's ended up more awkward than he would have wanted.
9. 16.
Looking to play this softly.
17.
He's looking to pop the pink. Tremendous pot.
Quality cueing there. Really good.
23.
He's left that a little bit more tricky than he would have liked.
24. 31.
This red required.
What a magnificent pot that is.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
$39. Luca Brecel, 39. Frame conceded. Frame, Luca Brecel.
And that is the frame. Well played.
Thank you. The fourth frame. David Gilbert to break.
He'll play this with plenty of power. That's not the best split.
One.
This needs good striking here.
Six.
Not an easy one, but a half chance. Magnificent pot.
Superb cubal control there. Ideal position.
$14.
This is not easy.
He'll be disappointed with that shot.
15.
He's lining the black up. Missed pot.
Luca Brecel, 15. 1. Eight. Nine.
No problems with the rest there. Well played.
15.
Not easy with the rest. Well played. That was made more difficult due to the rest being used.
16. 20. 21. 26. 27.
And he's missed it.
David Gilbert, 27.
Looking to play this with a lot of power. That's a good split. He's got a real chance here.
1. 8.
'He'll play this with plenty of power.
What a great shot that is.
9.
'He's taking this on. Tremendous potting.
11. 12.
'This won't be easy.
What a great pot.
Well, he couldn't have played that any better. Superb positional shot.
18.
Nicely onto the black.
19. 26.
He fancies this red. Great shot.
Just look at that for a positional shot. Superb.
27.
Playing this with plenty of power.
$32.
Tough shot coming up.
Great pot.
That's great cue ball control. Excellent position.
33.
Yes, he's taking the pot on. Oh, wonderful shot.
And the cue ball is finished very nicely.
39.
So, just the red required here. And in it goes.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
40.
He won't be too happy with his position here.
$47. Luca Brecel, 47.
He's trying to get this cue ball behind the black here. He could leave his opponent on if he doesn't control the cue ball. That's a pretty poor attempt.
Foul. David Gilbert, 4.
That's not the best shot I've seen.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
Two.
High quality striking required here.
Stroked in beautifully.
5.
Playing this with a lot of power.
Ninth.
Lots of power on this shot.
Luca Brecel, 9. Frame conceded. Frame, Luca Brecel.
And now the frame is his.
That's a 2-frame lead now.
This is a great opportunity to extend the lead even further.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner.
Really nice opening there.
One.
He's taking it on. Oh yes, what a pot!
Yes, he'll be very pleased with that shot. What can he do here?
6.
Decent position to take on a colour here.
7. Thirteen.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
14.
This requires a really good strike. We know he's blessed with great cue power, and that's a great example of what he can do.
He's looking very sharp at the moment.
19. $20.
He just wants to slot this into the middle pocket.
$25.
He's taking the red on. What a top shot that is.
Excellent positional play there. It's perfect.
26.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
$31.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
Stunning pot, right out of the top drawer.
He'll be very happy with the position here.
32.
Well, no surprises here with the long pot attempt.
Wonderful pot, outstanding effort.
37.
Playing this with a lot of power.
$38.
Well, I'm not surprised he's taking on the long pot here. Tremendous shot.
Nicely played.
43. $44. $49.
He's lost the cue ball a touch here.
50.
Lots of power on this shot.
$55.
He's aiming for the left corner here. Beautifully done.
He's cueing extremely well here.
56.
Long pot, right up his street.
He's on a real roll here. Great striking.
61.
This is a critical shot here. Nicely done.
And that effectively shuts out his opponent in this frame.
62. $68.
Playing this with plenty of power.
No problem there.
$69. $75. Luca Brecel, 75. Frame conceded. Frame, Luca Brecel.
Well played to take that frame.
On cue the sixth frame, David Gilbert to break.
He doesn't want to overhit this.
No, not the result he was looking for. This looks relatively easy.
One. Six. 7.
He's played that very well.
10. $11.
Played it well.
16. 17. 24. 25. 30.
He's going for the left corner pocket. Tremendous shot.
Simply wonderful.
31. 34. 35.
'That's a great split. He'll be unlucky if he's not anything here.
42. 43. 50. 51.
He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket. In it goes.
That's a wonderful, wonderful pot.
58. 59.
'Very well played.
64.
In it goes.
That should be it. No real way for his opponent to win the frame now.
65. Frame conceded. Frame, David Gilbert. Thank you, the 7th frame. Luca Brecel to break.
He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket. That's a good opening red.
1. 7.
'I think he's playing this with a lot of power. Good split. That's really opened the table up here.
8.
We know what a prolific long potter he is, so I'd assume he'd take this on.
That's a wonderful, wonderful pot.
13.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
14.
Not an easy one, but a half chance. Brilliant. Simply brilliant.
Great positional shot. He'll be happy with that.
17. $18.
He's looking to pop this into the right corner. Great shot.
He seems full of confidence at the moment.
24.
He's just looking to drop this in gently.
25. $31. $32.
He's attempting to sink this into the left corner pocket. That's a beauty.
Great cueing.
38.
He's playing for the right corner here. That's an excellent pot.
He really looks in fine form at the moment.
39. $46.
No real problem here.
$47.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
$54.
He's taking on the pot along the cushion.
55.
He's looking at the pot into the left middle. That was a strange choice of shot there.
61.
He's taking this on. No, not quite. Pretty close though, but that won't provide any solace.
Luca Brecel, 61. One.
What a top pot that was.
4. 5.
He's looking for the pot into the right middle.
11. 12. 18. 19.
'That could be better.
23. Foul. David Gilbert, 23. Luca Brecel, 4.
Pace is very important here, and he doesn't want to underhit this. Not what he intended, and to be honest, I'm not sure what his intention was.
Foul. David Gilbert, 4.
Just the red required here.
One.
Playing this with plenty of power.
Eight. Luca Brecel, 8. Frame conceded. Frame, Luca Brecel.
And that is the frame.
Thank you, the 8th frame. David Gilbert to break.
Well, it goes. Half a chance here.
Impressive opening red.
1. Eight.
Looking to run this along the cushion.
Brilliant pot, outstanding. They don't come much better than that.
Position looks pretty good to me.
9. Sixteen.
Well, he's taking it on. Tremendous pot. Brilliant.
Position looks very good here. He's played that very well.
17.
He's an expert long potter, and he's taking this on.
Quality cueing there. Really good.
22.
Decent position to take on a colour here.
23.
Lots of power on this shot. Not the best split. He'll be disappointed with that.
30.
Yes, he's taking the pot on. What an excellent pot that is.
He couldn't have played that any better.
31.
That's a really good split, and this is a real opportunity.
38. $39. $46.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket.
$47.
This isn't easy.
What a wonderful pot.
Well, he couldn't have played that any better. Superb positional shot.
54.
Playing this with a lot of power. The split looks good to me.
55. 62.
This won't be easy.
Fabulous pot.
What about that for a positional shot? Perfect.
63. $65.
He's taking on the long red to the corner pocket.
Another trademark crunching long pot.
66.
He just needs the pink.
Down it goes.
And that effectively shuts out his opponent in this frame.
72.
He's lining this one up to the middle pocket.
Great shot.
$73. $75.
He's taking this red on.
That's an absolutely outstanding pot.
76.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
$79.
This is really tricky.
Beautiful pot.
$80.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
$86.
He's taking it on.
What a pot.
87.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
$94. Luca Brecel, 94. Frame conceded. Frame, Luca Brecel.
That is the frame.
Thank you, the 9th frame. Luca Brecel to break.
He's played that poorly.
Foul and a miss. Luca Brecel, 6.
He's elected to play on here.
One.
This is tough.
Brilliant shot.
Just look at that for a positional shot. Superb.
6.
He's going for it.
That's a top shot. Well played.
Position looks pretty good to me.
7.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
12th.
Playing this with a lot of power.
13.
Lining the blue ball up here.
That's a fabulous pot.
Great positional shot. He'll be happy with that.
18. $19.
Well, it goes. Half a chance.
Well, an excellent pot.
Oh, wonderful shot.
24.
He's lining this one up to the middle pocket.
Nicely on the blue.
25.
Looking to play this with a lot of power. That spread is not bad at all. Great opportunity.
30.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner.
$31.
This really is tricky.
And in it goes.
Great technique, superb cueing.
37. $38.
Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket.
In it goes.
Simply wonderful.
45.
Well, this is a challenging shot along the cushion.
46.
Tough shot coming up.
That's just magnificent.
Superb cue ball control there. Ideal position.
51.
Now, can he drop this into the right corner?
Nicely done.
Great cueing.
52.
Now, can he drop this into the right corner?
That's a great pot.
He seems full of confidence at the moment.
58.
A delicate touch required here.
59.
Important pot here.
That should mean no way back into this frame for his opponent.
65. Luca Brecel, 65.
Needs to strike this well. High quality play here. He's found some form, that's for sure.
1.
He's taking on this pink.
Fabulous, absolutely fabulous pot.
7.
Nice position on the black.
8.
Nicely onto a red.
15. 16.
'Aiming for the centre pocket here.
That's a top shot. Well played.
22. 23.
So, this pot into the right corner.
Tremendous shot.
28.
He just wants to slot this into the middle pocket.
What a top shot that is.
$29.
Lots of power on this shot.
$34.
Just the colours remaining.
$36.
That's a poor shot, really.
Luca Brecel, 36. Frame conceded. Frame, Luca Brecel.
And that is the frame.
Thank you, the 10th frame. David Gilbert to break.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
I'm not sure what happened there, but that's a poor shot.
1.
He really needs to be mindful of pace here. Doesn't want to overhit this. He'll be disappointed with that shot, I think.
Foul and a miss. David Brecel.
Gilbert, tricky pot coming up.
Missed pot. He's going for the left corner pocket.
Down it goes.
1.
So, this pot into the right corner.
No issues there.
He's right on top of his game at the moment.
8.
It's half a chance, but a chance nonetheless.
And that's right out of the top drawer.
Yes, he'll be very pleased with that shot. What can he do here?
$16.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner.
Excellent shot.
He's cueing extremely well here.
17. 24.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket. That's an excellent pot.
Excellent cueing.
25.
Well played.
32. $33. 40.
Nicely positioned for the black.
41. 48.
Aiming for the right centre here.
$49.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
$56.
He's looking at this red.
Wow, what a pot that is.
Excellent positional play there. It's perfect.
57.
Not an easy one, but a half chance.
Fabulous effort. That's a great pot.
That's great cue ball control. Excellent position.
64. $65.
Just the pink needed here.
$71.
This is a half chance.
Unbelievable pot.
72. $79. $80. $87. $88. $95.
Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket.
Beautiful.
96.
Amazing century.
103. 104.
Playing this with plenty of power.
£104.
Tricky pot coming up.
£107.
Just the colours to go.
Luca Brecel, 107. Frame conceded. Frame, Luca Brecel.
Well played to take that frame.
Thank you, the 11th frame. Luca Brecel to break.
That looks very safe to me. That was a really tough shot, and it hasn't worked out all that well.
Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket. He's attempting to sink this into the left corner pocket.
That's an excellent opening red.
1. Eight.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
He's missed it!
Luca Brecel, 8. One.
This will need good cueing.
And he's missed that!
David Gilbert, 1.
Tricky shot here.
One.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
He's played that very well with the wrist.
3.
No more than half a chance here.
What a fabulous pot that
He'll be happy with that. Top shot.
4.
Nicely positioned for the red.
10.
Playing this with plenty of power.
11.
He's lining this up into the right middle pocket.
17.
Lots of power on this shot.
That's a beauty.
That's a wonderful, wonderful pot.
18.
This should be pretty straightforward.
$23.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
$24.
This is tough.
Oh, so close. He needed some luck there, and he didn't get it.
Luca Brecel, 24.
This really is tricky.
What a wonderful pot.
1.
He'll be looking to get back into the frame here.
$7. $8.
Very nicely done.
13. $14. 19. 20. 25. 26. Gilbert, 26.
Challenging pot along the cushion here. Well, that's a top quality shot with the rest. Not easy at all.
1.
Tricky pot coming up.
That's really close, but not quite close enough.
Luca Brecel, 1.
Very tricky shot coming up.
So close, but he's missed it. That'll annoy him. He's going for the left corner pocket. Beautifully done.
1. 7. Gilbert, 7.
Nicely played.
Touching ball.
He looks like he's trying to get the cue ball tight on the cushion here. He's looking for the safety again. Who will make the first mistake? Not an easy one, but a half chance.
would be a costly error.
Foul. David Gilbert, 4. 2. 5. David Gilbert, 5.
Half a chance here.
Four.
This requires good cueing. Fantastic cueing. He's knocking them in for fun at the moment.
9.
It's half a chance, but a chance nonetheless.
Excellent pot.
Great cueing there. Well, he's a little fortunate there. Not what he was intending.
Luca Brecel, 15.
This for the frame.
Seven. And the frame, Luca Brecel.
And now the frame is his.
Thank you, frame 12. David Gilbert to break.
Playing this with a lot of power.
Great opening leg.
One.
Perfect cueing required for this shot.
No, not this time. Close, but a miss nonetheless.
Luca Brecel, 1.
If he underhits this, he could be in trouble. Well, this is building up to be a really interesting test of their safety skills.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
What a great shot that is.
And the cue ball is finished very nicely.
1. Six.
Playing this with plenty of power. Not quite the spread he wanted.
7.
The long pot's on, and he's going for it.
That's a great demonstration of his cue power.
12. 13.
Not an easy one, but a half chance.
Brilliant pot. Outstanding. They don't come much better than that.
He'll be very happy with the position here.
What a top pot that was.
Wonderful pot. Outstanding effort.
19.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
Tremendous pot.
Oh, wonderful shot.
24.
I can't see any problems here.
25.
Playing this with a lot of power. Not really the level of control he was after there. Lost the cue ball a little.
30.
He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket. No problem there.
Wonderful shot.
31.
This won't be easy.
That's a top shot.
Really impressive cueing.
36.
Well, it goes. Half a chance.
37.
He'll need to strike the cue ball very true here.
What a great demonstration of cue power.
43. $48. 49.
'He'll need to strike the cue ball very true here. He's really on fire here.
54. 55.
Just the blue ball required here.
Wonderful shot.
And that means no real way back into the match for his opponent.
60.
This isn't easy.
What a beautiful pot that is.
61. 66. 'Brecel, 66. Frame conceded, frame and match, Luca Brecel.
That's it. Great performance.